access to all the information they need to make their decision. You can go to uaw.org to find the website for each of the three companies and get all the information. Read the highlighters and the contract language for yourself. Talk to your coworkers, talk to your family. As you know, I was not going to bring a deal to the membership that I thought was anything less than the best. I wholeheartedly believe we got the best possible deal out of these companies. And as I mentioned, a lot of people wondered if we'd ever get a deal. They thought we were crazy. They thought we were motivated by personal agendas and ideology. They thought your vision to focus on dollars and cents. And for the most part, they were wrong. We were laser focused on getting the best deal possible for our membership. But there's one way they were right. This isn't just about a contract. This isn't just about cost of living allowance or wage tiers or battery jobs. It's about a big picture vision. The UAW isn't a pro-worker HR department. It's a movement. We didn't just win back our wages and benefits. We won back our power. We won back our organization, and we won back our solidarity. What we win in our paychecks is much more than just a dollar amount. What we win in these contracts is a reflection of our strength as a united working class. What we won in these agreements is a new muscle, a new chapter in the story of the UAW, a new understanding of our collective power. We have now taught the companies not to underestimate us. And we've taught the American public not to underestimate us. And we've taught ourselves not to underestimate our own strength. We don't just win when we get a raise. We win when working people everywhere start to understand our shared interest and our shared fight. We win when workers at Toyota, Subaru, Honda, Hyundai, and other companies see what we've achieved and get ready to stand up for themselves. We win when the corporate media, the billionaire class, and their political allies start taking us seriously as a force to be reckoned with. I'm honored to serve as your president, and you, the members, have shown the world that you can move mountains. And we, the mighty, united UAW, have a very, very bright future. Quite some time, but I'm going to take a few minutes and try to look through some questions if I can. So please bear with me because this thing blows up. It's literally had hundreds of comments, and just trying to look through some of this. I see comments about Belvedere and the wins there, getting 2 plants in a place where we were closing 1 plant and the community was written off for dead. And I'm very proud of what the membership did. The Belvedere workers that stood together, the Belvedere workers that are spread all over this country, as a lot of workers at GM and Ford and other companies have been. We've seen that course for decades, and we're changing that course now. It's time to get some of these workers back home, just like the Lordstown workers. It's time for some of them to go home if they want to go home. I see a comment about no mandatory overtime. I mean, there was a few things we were able to do. I know at Stellantis we were able to because they abused the critical plant status procedure. We were able to get language that said they cannot make plants go critical within 6 months of the contract expiration. I see comments about me not being on time, and hey, I apologize. Look, we are doing our best to communicate with our membership and get messaging out to you as efficiently as we can. We're moving around a lot. I'm in Chicago right now. We just had meetings at Belvedere yesterday with the membership there, and we have the president visiting tomorrow, so we have a lot going on. We've got rollouts going on over the country right now, so look, we're doing the best we can do. So, it's on me to do better. So, something already fought for. I agree 100%. Look, I think we deserve a 32-hour work week, and we were laughed at for that. But you know what? We got the country talking about that now, and there are schedules like that in this world. We were able to eliminate some of the AWS schedules that don't work around. The fight never stops. I say this over and over when I speak to people. If the COVID pandemic taught us anything, it should have taught the entire working class a great lesson. You know, it showed the power that workers have in this world, not just union workers, all workers. If you remember right during the pandemic, the fast food industry to me was a great example of the power we have as workers. A lot of fast food workers quit going to work. Wages, you know, poverty wages, and put their life on the line. And what happened? McDonald's and other companies had to raise the wage scale to $20, $22 an hour to get people to show up to come to work. And that's a great lesson for all of us to learn from. Organized labor has to lead that fight, but working class people in this whole world, in this whole country, no matter where you work, if you have a union or not, we have immense power. And when you join a union, we can harness that power, and we can form a massive movement, not just in this country, but globally. And we can take back our lives. We can take back our livelihoods, and we can get our fair share. Because as you all know, all the wealth in the world has been concentrated in the hands of a few people. 26 billionaires have as much wealth as half of humanity. That is a crisis. And we have an obligation as working class people and as union leaders to fight back on that, to bring people together, to organize like hell, and to reverse that trend. We have to leave it in a better position than we found it. And that's the goal. Sorry about that, I got sidetracked, but just glancing back through some more comments. I see comments about we want our time. Look, you know, we're trying, look, we've tried to address so many issues. I mean, getting all these GMCH workers, CCA workers, the subsystems workers, you know, some of that stuff, the subsystems workers went into the last day of trying to get that done. You know, again, we weren't able to get everything we wanted, but it doesn't stop the fight. It doesn't stop us from trying to get those things in the future. So I'm trying to look through here. I see, you know, thank yous and so I appreciate everybody's time. I appreciate y'all getting on here tonight or today, this afternoon. Like I said, we got a lot of work ahead of us. We're going to keep updates coming. You know, a lot of plants have voted already on the contract. Some are still set to vote, and you know, we leave this up to the membership now, and we're going to move forward. No matter what the outcome, we're going to move forward as a unified union, and I look forward to what the future holds for us. We got a lot of things to go to work on. We're going to organize like hell. We literally have hundreds of workers every day in non-union plants reaching out to us. They see a better path now. I've said this over and over. Bargaining and organizing go hand in hand. When you bargain a great contract, people want to be a part of that. When you bargain record setting and you set the standard again, people want to be a part of that. My grandparents' generation lived that, the American dream. They came from poverty. They were able to move north and get jobs in UAW factories, and it changed their lives. And that's the goal. That's what we have to be as a union. It's what we have to be as organized labor all over this country and all over this world. We have to get back to setting the standard and leading the fight, and we're on the right path. So I appreciate all your time, and we're going to keep updating you as things progress, and just stay in the fight. Thank you.